What's up? How are y'all doing? Welcome to a new video. I hope you're all doing great. After such a long time, I'm finally bringing you this. Here's the full review of the Samsung Galaxy A57 5G that our friends at Phone sent me. We already did a thorough unboxing where we showed off all its features and specs. And we also did an in-depth performance test to show how it does in terms of battery life and heating. And heads up, because this phone has gotten a lot of hate. People say it's just a rehash, that it's the same as the Samsung Galaxy A56, but here we don't just talk for the sake of it, we actually test things out. So stick around because we're just getting started. Let's start with the design. Samsung didn't take any risks, but they didn't mess up either. We've got glass on the front and back, an aluminum frame, and it feels premium in your hand. It's slim at 6.9 millimeters and lightweight at 179 grams. Is it innovative? Nah. Does it look good? Yes, absolutely. Plus, we've got IP68 water and dust resistance, so that's a big bonus. Now the screen, 6.7-inch Super AMOLED, and it's HD Plus with a 120Hz refresh rate and up to 1900 nits of brightness. And here, Samsung is still Samsung. The screen is one of the best things about this device. Vivid colors, great brightness, and excellent for multimedia. Now, as for its software, it comes with Android 16 and One UI 8.5, but the most important thing is that it gets up to 6 years of updates, and honestly, that's one of the best things you can get in a mid-range phone. It's a clean, smooth system with multitasking AI features, including circle to search. Here, Samsung really beats a lot of the competition. But here's where it gets interesting. Its processor is the Exynos. Thank you. 1680 with the Eclipse 550 GPU. And let me be clear with you. We tested it thoroughly in a performance test, and it's not a gaming phone, let's make that clear, but it's not bad either. To sum up my experience, we got Fortnite running at 30 FPS, pretty steady and accurate. No lag, no overheating issues, but definitely playable. We also played Call of Duty Mobile, and it ran at a stable 60 FPS, with the gyroscope fully active. You'll see how it wins matches. Write it in the comments section if you have it. And we played some more. PUBG Mobile ran at 60 FPS, with performance to spare. Even an old blender or a calculator can run Free Fire, and it goes at 60 FPS. Some games even reached up to 120 FPS. Heavy games like Genshin and Wuthering struggle. But honestly, why don't you check out the performance test in the comments section? I'll leave it there for you along with the unboxing. But overall, the performance is solid. It's not a high-end device, but honestly, the battery does deliver 5000 milliamp hours. And here, there really isn't any good news to share. After 2 hours of intense gaming, there was still about 70% battery left. The battery is actually pretty good. In real use, you get between 4.5 to 5 hours of gaming, a full day without any issues. And that's actually pretty good because some people complain that it's always the A series with 5000 milliamp hours. But something I liked was the thermal management, very well controlled, averaging around 37 degrees, and that's considering my local temperature is 28. Now, let's talk about the cameras. I'll get straight to the point, okay? Good, but quite remarkable. Thank you. Pretty solid. As for the photos, good color, good HDR, automatic. Regular photos look pretty good. Any photo you want to take of anything, it'll do it excellently. And it also gives you an excellent blurred background when you want to take portrait shots. And I had several opportunities to take photos here, and it went really well for me. Here, it's actually pretty decent. I also took photos in ultra wide mode, which is also perfect. The ultra wide, the quality's a bit low, but it gets the job done, honestly. And the selfie camera, no doubt, is also doing a decent job. I don't see it as weak. It's holding up and working pretty well. It's Samsung. Honestly, yes, it's delivering and doing well. Meanwhile, when it comes to video recording with the rear camera, it's pretty impressive. Not too high or too low to tell you not to buy it because it's going to be total garbage. Honestly, it's going to be very decent for recording and for content creation. In that area, it's pretty good, and the video stabilization works well. It's not a phone for top tier photography, but it definitely does the job for social media. whenever you want to upload this content anywhere. Alright, now let's talk about night mode. As you can see, here I'm taking some photos with the selfie camera. And honestly, there's a bit of noise, but like I said, it always depends on the lighting conditions. That way, the results will be better. But without a doubt, it's clear that it really does the job. Meanwhile, with the rear camera, we have artificial intelligence, and it works pretty well since the OIS system also does its job when we're walking and taking a photo. I went out and stepped out of my comfort zone to take good pictures. And look, the quality is good, but like I always say, the more light I get, the better the results will be. I also recorded a video, so you can see how the results turn out. And honestly, it does a really good job. I would stick with this phone. Honestly, yes, if you don't want to spend on a higher end one. But hold on, because there are still more things I need to tell you about. As for the speaker, we have stereo sound with digital Dolby Atmos. How about we do a test? Coming up next, the sound is pretty loud, really good for a mid range phone like this. It does exactly what it should. We also have an under display fingerprint sensor, which is a pretty important feature that it does have. We also have facial recognition unlock, and it works really well. And in this case, I'm using 8 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of internal storage, which is enough to store things. But heads up, it doesn't have micro SD expansion, and it also doesn't have a headphone jack. However, we do have eSIM and also dual SIM support. That's really good. Unfortunately, and damn it, the charger doesn't come in the box. What happened there, Samsung? Seriously, I could throw a rock at your face for that. But oh well, that's just how Samsung is. Samsung, learning from the others. Now, about the hate, what a lot of people are saying is that it's just a rehash of the Galaxy A56. And yeah, they're partly right. Samsung didn't innovate much here, but there's something else to mention. Better software, better support, good overall balance, and solid performance in popular games. This isn't a phone meant to wow you, it's a phone that's made to work well at everything. In conclusion, the Samsung Galaxy A57 is a well balanced phone with an excellent display, really good software, good battery life, even though it's still 5,000 milliamp hours, and decent performance. And what doesn't, and what really needs to improve for the next version, is that it doesn't innovate much. The cameras are still pretty standard, just like on the A56. If we put them side by side, I think they'd look the same. Is it worth it? Well, yes. If you want a reliable phone, then yes. If software and the display matter to you, then no. If you're looking for extreme power or innovation, and I'm making that pretty clear for you, it's not the most exciting one, but it's also not a phone that's gonna let you down. If you want a review of the Samsung Galaxy A37, let me know in the comments section. And don't forget to subscribe, and many thanks to our friends at Phones. See you next time. Goodbye.